I extend a very warm welcome to you. Thank you for your interest in this course. I'm so excited you want to learn more about how you can be an agent for positive change. In this introductory video, I'll touch on what you will learn and how this course is designed. Now, it's my assumption, since you're interested in being an agent for positive change, you actually want change. You see a need for it, and you have your reasons. I hope you'll share those with us on the discussion board once you get started. I've designed this course so that at the end of it, you will have a much better grasp of what change you want to take responsibility for in your own life or for the people that you lead or would like to help. You will experience a positive change process that starts with discovering your own talents, your strengths, and how these talents rise up from your own past experiences to meet your dreams and highest aspirations. In this discovery of what works for you, combined with your highest aspirations, that will be the strong foundation on which you will design your own positive change agendas. Throughout this course, you'll get increasing clarity about how to bring your passion to life. I guide you through a framework that you can forever reference for any new positive change initiative going forward. I focus on the importance of language, narrative, stories, and I tell a lot of stories to illustrate how you can apply the principles and learnings. You will certainly understand the role of emotions in changing your brain, your behaviors, and your mindset. Emotions can change your brain for good or bad. You'll begin to appreciate that all emotions are merely information for you to pay attention to, and all these emotions can lead to changing the narrative of your life and lead to positive results. Mention change, and with very many people, the idea of change provokes feelings of concern, resistance, and anxiety. Yet in others, change is associated with excitement and adventure and opportunity. It depends on the context and the purpose, and they change all the time. When working with others, being sensitive to how they view change is important to your and their success. So before jumping in, let's step back for a moment and review some words and meanings associated with change across a whole lot of contexts and disciplines. How do you perceive change? And how do you think others perceive change? It's worth having a big picture view before getting into the details, and it's good to have a baseline of where you're starting from. Take a look at these words that are synonyms for change. You'll find words that work for you and those that don't. Some you might see as positive and some as negative, and some are neutral. And some may have no real meaning for you at all. They are all legitimate and relevant. And for your reference, there's a worksheet with all these words that accompany this lecture so that you can download and do the exercise for yourself. In the business world and the world of healthcare, we talk about re-engineering, reinvention, repurposing, disruption, and these words come and go in and out of vogue. Bottom line is, change is viewed as necessary if we are to survive as a planet, as a nation, as an organization, a family, or an individual. So from a whole systems perspective, we recognize change is here to stay and has been constant throughout the history of the universe. So it would seem a smart thing to make change work for you and be agents of positive change rather than resist. And you've heard it before, be a dinosaur. So in this course, even if you're a wee bit resistant or skeptical, or are in relationships with people who are, just imagine if you could begin to view change as something that you could embrace, even if it's not as desirable as you want. You'll learn a process, a set of principles and practices that will help you make a shift towards the good, the possible, even when you're feeling somewhat uncomfortable or insecure or vulnerable. Now, I'm not being a Pollyanna here. I'm an Australian with an Anglo-Saxon cultural imprint of skepticism living in the US. And in fact, I was learning this change methodology called appreciative inquiry, and I challenged my professor with, is this all American have a nice day and have a smiley face kind of hype? I was struggling to get my head around the principles and sciences of positive change. And now look at me. I'm a positive strategist, an agent for positive change. I'm speaking about it, writing about it, coaching and consulting in this life-centric, life-changing methodology, which has been called a positivity revolution in change. So I'm so grateful. I'm so happy. I hope you will join me, and you also will find the benefits of being an agent for positive change.